go into there. So it needs to be at least this long.
Yep. I'll have to charge you. That's probably about $30 of holes that I paid $5 for.
Or less. I need hose clamps for this.
Oh. Where'd you put those?
They're in the front seat.
Oh.
Footwell. Did I take them out?
Floorboard.
Floorboard.
That's where all the smaller hoses are.
You're fun, Jerry.
The smaller the pieces of fuel lines. I'll probably work for up here. There's a few hose clamps. I think this is fuel line. Oh, this might not be fuel line. I don't know. I was using that for something at one time. That might be vacuum line. I know the other's fuel line because that's fuel injection line. But my truck's got to have a special fuel line now, so. Stuff it in the carburetor.
Unless you're going to feed it to my car. It's probably too big, but it'll work its way down.
It'd been twice as fast if you would have cut it in half already. Oh wait, you're not going to cut it in half.
It would have been twice as fast if I had pulled it off the other end. I kind of like to watch things wiggle their way down now. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
You let your kids watch the Teletubbies, didn't you?
Nope. Nope. Teletubbies were right out. There were other things she watched. It wasn't Teletubbies. Teletubbies was a bit off for me.
Just a bit? That and that purple dinosaur wanting to hug people all the time. That was
I think
creepy.
there's something wrong with that purple dinosaur.
That was creepy. Not as creepy as the Teletubbies with the TV in their stomach.
I think this is probably going to leak like a sieve. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's all right. We're only going to put water in it for now anyways.
Oh yeah, so let's corrode what's not corroded.
Oh, we want to push all the garbage out of it. We got to put something in it. I suggest unhooking the lower radiator holes on the block side and hooking the holes to the upper radiator holes and walk away from it for about 20 minutes and then come back.
This all is predicated by the engine actually running. And we still got to replace fuel line.
I think we can
This is slipping. This is a very low pressure hose clamps, Jerry.
Are they?
These are like 10 psi hose clamps.
Oh well. It shouldn't get work.
They might work.
Oh, something biting my leg. Quit biting me, whatever you are. Ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You didn't need that anyway.
Something bit me.
So you think you stepped on it? I told Lisa to take the kids to the Wild Bill Cody Firearms Museum while they're in Wyoming. Because they got a bunch of really old, really cool stuff there.
Yeah.
And this one is probably fine, but the other side, not so much. This one's going to be a problem.
Oh. It's going to leak anyway, so it doesn't.
This is a big fucking air gap at the moment.
There's that language again.
Yeah, I need to work on that.
I know, that's why I pointed it out. He's gonna throw stuff at me soon.
Maybe before then.
Fuel lines.
Fuel lines.
Right at your
Start
feet.
right there.
Yeah, there's that fuel line right there.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was talking about the new fuel line.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
But the new fuel line's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right
It's
there.
too small.
No, it's not.
This is.
Not.
I'm saying it is. I might be wrong, but I'm saying it is.
I'm pretty sure this is what you need. I hope so, because I think this is the only fuel line I got. Oh no, we got some more fuel line over there.
Did you find the blower nozzle in the garage?
I never looked for it.
Oh, you're awesome. So I have to.
I never went in the garage.
I have to go find the blower
Oh,
nozzle.
this is heater hose. This is not the fuel line. The fuel line's back here. Sorry. Wrong one. I think this
Jerry,
is
if you weren't so fun.
low emissions fuel line. Yep, this is the fuel line. Sorry. This is heater hose. This is heater hose.
Oh, this is just from there to the pump. Nice.
Yeah. It shouldn't be too long.
I still gotta get it off.
This might be fuel line. This might have been fuel line back in the day. I think this is fuel line also, but I'm not 100% sure. Things hurting?
Back's starting to go.
Yeah. Me too.
I think my pants are gonna start getting a hole here shortly.
Oh, I don't know.
This is gonna be a
Problem? They're a pain in the butt to get to. You need a nut driver. 5/16 or quarter. Or do you even have any? That's what I use on hose clamps is nut drivers.
liquid in the pump. Tells you.
I know, I pulled the
probably
line,
started.
I cut the line and it came out. The pump may be shot. It won't, the pump may be shot.
Where was the fuel line? Is this the fuel line?
Too
Is it
small?
the right side? I think it's too small.
I'm gonna use this fuel line.
Too small.
I don't know if that's fuel line. I don't think that's fuel line.
It's got no
Doesn't
writing
say.
on it. I'm not sure I'd trust it as fuel line.
Oh, that's the only fuel line we have then. Is that little fuel
I
line?
don't know what that is.
I don't know, it was in the truck. Who knows what your dad was doing?
Or my brother.
It used to have writing on it. 20 years ago when it was left in the truck. No.
It's got pressures on it. I mean,
There's not a whole
this is
lot.
fuel line.
That's fuel injection line.
This is small fuel line.
This isn't fuel line. This is heater hose. It says right on it, heater hose. This is for my truck, for that repairs I gotta do. Throw that back in my truck so I don't leave it here.
Just doesn't feel like fuel line.
It doesn't look like fuel line to me either. I think it's heater hose. I think we're gonna have to go buy some fuel line. And while we're at it, you might want to get upper and lower radiator hoses. I know you're giving me that look.
It's because you want me to spend money.
See, the cameras say it's time.
I think it's time. This thing has one of those crossover manifolds.
Yep.
Which is probably rusted shut, which will cause the carburetor to overheat.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out where to put this new filter on, since there's not really enough room to put it there.
That's where you're going to put it.
There's not really enough room to put it there. I blew air through it. I don't know whether it actually worked or not. So what I'm going to have you do is grab the air hose. It's right next to your belly.
My belly is low, baby.
And just stick it in the end there.
I was going to go back here.
You're going to go back there?
Oh, it's not going to work. That filter's got a big hole in it.
What do you mean the filter's got a big hole in it?
I broke the filter when I was cutting it.
You were supposed to break the filter to begin with.
I did. It just cracked and then it popped. It cracked and then when I let go of it, it quit leaking. But it's cracked enough that you're probably not building air pressure.
We don't need to build much pressure.
No. But you got to pull the filter out of there anyways.
Will you stop being a pain?
Just saying. I wasn't being a pain.
There in the front of it. Getting pressure back here.
Okay. Oh, the carburetor's open.
Yeah, we got a lot of line to replace.
Yes.
And some frickin' clamps to cut.
Yeah, I brought you. Oh, they're in the truck, the dikes.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to cut them with that.
Yeah, I should be able to.
Okay. Find a way to break these clamps, cut these clamps, whatever we got to do to them, and then we clone the fuel line.
Oh, that's hot. Oh, the tools are sitting in the sun again. I figured you can try to cut them first, and if that doesn't work, you can just break them off with the channel locks. You're like, uh-huh.
Broke it.
Oh, I heard something break. Our little makeshift grommet
Compression
thingy.
clamps are bizarre.
Yeah, I was getting something out of my pocket before I climbed onto the ground. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. Long ways down. At least we're in the shade now. Oh.
Compression clamp we just cut off. Ow!
Ooh. You okay?
Hyperextended elbow, that's always fun.
Oh, I thought you cut yourself on the thing.
Nope.
To get it to come off?
I got the clamp off.
Oh, okay.
Can't get the hose off. Elbow's doing funny things. Okay, so we need one this size. The other one's here. If you want to get a look at this clamp.
Right through the frame. I saw that earlier. They like to put things through the frame in the 70s.
You know, it's got a good set of grommets on it.
Probably the same one.
Tank.
I was gonna say probably the same ones that used to be in the tank.
I hate these things.
Yeah. And pop. Pop.
This piece of fuel line. And we go up front. Find out what other fuel pieces or pieces of fuel line. That might actually be a better place for that fuel filter, Jerry.
Oh, you think back here?
From here to here, there's more fuel line. We don't have to worry about it crushing.
It's glass.
I'm aware, but there's not going to be a whole lot bouncing up over the exhaust. It'll be the exhaust, though,
That's
which is
what
going
I'm
to have
worried
to be
about.
relocated.
Yeah, it needs to come up anyways, but...
I mean, it's already nearly rubbing the frame over there. It should be running closer to the fucking...
Yeah, it should be right in there. I don't know whose silly idea it was to put it right next to the fuel line, too. Just saying. These trucks had vapor lock issues, and I could see that being part of it. What do you think?
I think we get some heat shielding when we bolt it right here.
I think we move the exhaust back into the frame.
Well, I don't know how to move the exhaust right now.
Oh. Obviously, somebody that knows how to cut and bend pipe and weld pipe. I gotta get it running before we worry about exhaust.
Agreed. All right, let me out so I can get the front lines. And it's a hard line all the way to here, right?
Yeah, right there's the... Those are just screws.
This is just a screwing clamp?
Yeah, on both ends.
Is it a Phillips or a flathead?
Flat. Warm tools.
No, it still moves. That's bizarre.
All right, I got it loose.
From here?
Yep.
Did you loosen it from the frame or from the steel or from the filter?
From the steel. The filters, who cares about the filter?
Right. That's the way I feel about it too.
I didn't loosen it from the filter. And right there. It should come off. Yep. There it goes. You did?
This one?
Wow. Already?
Hand me the screw stick. Which one got hot?
The one up in the... on the top of the cab. Or top of the...
Hood?
Hood. Bottom of the hood.
The
Yeah.
hood.
Yeah, the hood. The hood camera. Yeah, their fuel stuff is interesting. Then you need a small rubber line for over here too after the fuel filter.
Right. I mean, if they're going to put a rubber line back there anyways, Jerry, it's probably a better place for the filter. Could turn out we're wrong in 100 different ways.
Right.
But that's where I want to put it.
That's fine with me.
All right, so we replace this piece of line from here to here.
From there to there.
Here,
yeah.
And this piece of line from here to here.
Yep.
And then we put the filter in the back.
Yep. Put her filter in the back.
And where did we put the line? Is it still in the truck?
Probably still in the truck.
Do you not pull stickers off? They're important.
Oh, I guess they're not in the truck. They're right there. Probably.
It's okay. Wasn't that big a mistake. Oh, I set it over here.
I was carrying it when I started playing with the grommet. Darn it, it's a grommet. Grommet, it's a darn it grommet.
Grommet?
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
An awful lot of... Okay, fine.
What were you trying to figure out?
Why it's built the way it is. I'm thinking it's a good idea not to ask why about the manufacturers.
Mechanical engineers.
Yeah, from the 70s.
Yes.
So who knows what they were smoking.
Well, we know what they were smoking. You have to wonder what they were snorting.
Good question.
probably quit playing with that and end up needing a tetanus shot.
Hey, hey, hey. It's a good truck. I don't know why this was in the truck. This is one of my dad's gunsmithing screwdrivers.
That's probably why it was in the truck.
Yeah, Dad didn't do any gunsmithing in the truck.
Well, Dad probably spent 15 years looking for that fucking thing.
I'm not gonna argue that.
Where the heck? I know I had it. I'll just buy another one. I wonder if that jack still works. That is kind of cool.
This is the old screw style. It probably works just fine. Will probably work until the end of time.
Or until the first time I try to use it.
Indeed. Then it'll fail every time. That's failure point Jerry, right?
Feels like it sometimes. Ever want to test a system, just hand it to me. I test people's patience and systems. Especially Walmart employees. I didn't even know he was there. Kind of comical.
This is gonna fuck my back up in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that looks very uncomfortable.
It is. It's a little
Just
Don't be taking video of that.
mechanic yoga.
Shut it.
This is right here is mechanic
Jerry,
yoga.
Don't you fucking dare, okay? I'm tired.
Oh, I was just getting a side picture of you. I didn't get a picture of you from behind.
You obnoxious twit. Almost as bad as my cat.
You ever thought about trying yogurt?
Yogurt?
Oh, we sure as hell ain't gonna try yoga. Tai Chi works pretty good though.
Chai tea?
I like Tai Chi. That was helped me out quite a bit.
I get past the instructor.
Well, the instructor was the whole problem. Everything else is fine. I got a couple instructors in town.
Tai Chi Chuan?
But I think we all do it on the medical basis.
Aha!
Uh-huh.
Looking for that. You knocked all that shit off.
I didn't knock anything off. You dropped it.
Don't start blaming me. It was your fault.
I probably got you on video dropping it.
I bet. Because I know when it fell. Ow. Yeah, ow.
Just one more line to put in, that's all.
2 more. 3 more.
One more line in there. One more line with mechanical yoga. Mechanics yoga.
From there to there.
Yeah, that's it. From there to there.
About that long?
Looks about
that
right.
long.
Yeah, looks about right. Maybe we should have put more than one filter on this thing. My truck had 3.
Your truck went through fuel pumps.
Yeah, that's why we're putting the filter before the fuel pump.
Because you kept putting electric pumps in that aren't things.
Well, the first one lasted 22 years, or 19 years. So, you know.
No, I don't.
After
I
19,
knew I wouldn't be doing this.
after one lasting 19 years, I figured the other ones would last another, you know, at least more than 3 months. But I was absolutely wrong.
You were absolutely wrong.
Yeah, they just don't make things like they used to.
I think you just got lucky the first time. I've never
No.
seen a good electric pump.
Carter used to make a really good electric pump. And that first one was a Carter. Actually, the first 2 were Carters, because I actually went through 2 in that 19 years.
Okay, that was too long. I overestimated.
Oh well. Just push it on the whole line farther.
No,
No?
there's an exhaust manifold right there. Anytime you start stressing shit around an exhaust manifold.
Yeah, like I said, hopefully we don't have vapor lock issues. I have a fix for it if we do, though.
Oh, crap. Ow. I need to be where you are.
Of course you do. Because, you know, darn the cameraman.
Burn the cameraman.
Oh, dang.
What?
Said, oh, dang.
Oh, dang. This is just a pain in the ass, you know that, right?
Does not look like
It's not on.
simple task.
Should be.
Well, it's
Maybe I
not.
get this one first.
I turned the other one back on for a little bit until it decides it doesn't want to work anymore. That was pretty short deciding not to work anymore. Huh.
There's still the other camera over there. It has never been turned on.
Yeah, I don't have anywhere to really set it. And it's just in as much shade as this one is.
Yeah, but it's not generating its own heat.
True.
Damn, my arms don't bend this way. I really don't want to get my face in this shit.
It's probably not what you wanted.
No, but the clamp's right where I want it now, I think. Yeah.
Right in front of you, Sean.
I don't have my head up, Jerry. I'm looking at the ground right now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
See with my eye or my fingers.
Yeah, I do that a lot. What'd you do?
Just look at the backing plates for these front drums.
Yeah,
Bendix.
Bendix, huh?
Yeah, they're Bendix. They're good brakes.
That's a lot funner to do when you got that 3 lines in there, like the 84 does, because the return line's actually right there. And it goes all the way back from there to the tank.
It'd be easier if I could see it.
About 6 inches of lift and 37s. It's a lot easier to get in there with a 1 inch or 3 inch body lift.
3-inch body lift alone would make this easy. I'd have more space here.
Yeah.
I think that's tight. I can't see it, so.
We'll find out when we try to start it.
Yeah, it starts sucking air. Grab that fuel line and the filter and let's build this thing.
Where's the fuel line at?
Should be still right there.
I'm like, where's the fuel line at? All right, here we go. Hose, clamps.
Oh, holy
Hose.
clamps.
Oh, holy clamps. Clamp on, clamp off. The clamper. Next week on the clampers. Yeah, I don't know if we'll see much on this with the shading, but you know.
Yeah, well, one dislocated shoulder.
Yeah.
Probably see that just fine.
That mechanic yoga, I'm telling you. It's not normal.
Yeah, I can't put any grip on my hand right now. All I can do is hold things in place. Okay. Worm clamp glove. Where do you want to put the filter at, do you think?
I don't know. Away from the mount.
Away from the mount?
Yes. So probably closer to this end.
So right about here, because this is the only space we've got.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is that space right there.
Right there. You got the cutters, or did we forget those?
Probably forgot those. I got a knife.
So am I, thinking about it. Yours is there.
Mine opens easy.
Oh, so's mine. Hey, you're even keeping it sharp.
Yes, sharp enough if you slip with it, you're going to know it. She'll definitely send you to the emergency room.
All right, where's the filter? All right. Okay. You know what? Screw this. I'm going to do this the inappropriate way.
That's how I do it. It's pretty appropriate to me.
She's all good. She's tight.
She should be good.
Somebody barbecuing. Oh, clamp. Ah, that's going to be a long one. Okay. Get in there. All right, screw stick. What did I do with it? Erk. Ow.
See, I like those ones because they got the metal ends.
Okay, harder to crush.
Yeah, they're a little harder to crush. They make them with changeable ends, but they're plastic. So I always try to find the metal one with the right size ends on it. Harder to crush, and the vibration doesn't break the ends off of them.
Right.
Being directly above the muffler is a
It's a negative.
yeah
Big negative.
big negative. We'll have to definitely do something about that.
Well, like I said, we can build a heat shield for it.
I'm really thinking the muffler needs to go all the way back, but
I'm thinking the muffler needs to go inside the frame rail, honestly, and we can just give up on the idea of a second tank.
Well, we can put it on the inside of the frame wheel, kick it out the behind the tire where it's supposed to be, and you can put one of those square tanks in the back.
In the back, yeah. Well, I think it was supposed to dump in front of the tire, honestly.
I don't think so.
But anyways, all right. Hose, clamp. I need a clamp before I start cutting things. Forceps. Oh, sorry.
Right. I get paid a lot more if I was giving you forceps. What you looking for? Ouch. Ouch.
It's only a little bit of rust.
Is there a bracket that's actually missing?
Yeah, it goes from
I
there
see it. Yeah,
there.
Yeah, I see
Looks
it.
like a piece of angle iron.
Yeah. I can see the one on the other side.
Yeah,
They probably removed it when they put the muffler there.
that's possible. Or a couple other things that could have happened. Dad could have caught it or blown a tire and ripped it off.
Yeah.
The mechanic could have said, you know what, you really don't need that. Didn't think about 30 years in the future.
Right.
Most of us don't look 30 years forward. I know I certainly don't.
I would.
Where's that cutter?
Cutting towards yourself again.
It's because it's more precise.
Yeah. Because if it isn't, you're gonna
Clamp.
bleed. I had a clamp sitting here. Oh, there it is. Look, I had a clamp sitting here. What'd I do with it? I like how it says not for fuel injection. It's like, good. We didn't want to spend that extra $5 a foot.
There it is. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Not enough hand strength to turn it with my shoulder dislocated.
Oh, relocate your shoulder.
I can't, not with the where direction it's in.
Always figured coming out of the hip would be an interesting place.
Put your shoulder in your hip. That's a little bizarre. Like Louis Master Bujold's freaking quaddies. All right, get in there. Stop griefing me. I think I felt it slip. Okay, it's not going to bash against anything. What do you think?
I think I'll do for now.
That's very vague. A little bit of corrosion on that fucking body ground. Probably ought to put it at the body ground.
We're probably not putting any lights on here anyway, so.
I still need to put a stiffener on there and weld that fucking thing back, or dang thing back up. Need to stop.
We're getting that tank in today.
I think we should put the tank in today, which means I got to find the other 2 bolts that you lost.
I didn't lose any 2 bolts.
Yes, there were.
I didn't lose any bolts.
Yeah, well, there were 4 of them. Now there are 2. And since I know that I put the 2 that I pulled out over there, I don't know where you put the 2 that you pulled.
They're right there.
Those are the ones that I pulled.
Right there? Those bolts right there are the ones
Those
you
2
pulled?
over there
Are the ones
on
you
the other side
pulled.
of the truck are the
And
ones
the
that
2
I
I
pulled.
pulled are sitting right there.
Right where?
Right there.
Okay. That'll work. As long as you know where they're at, that's good. And we just put them through like the other ones there. Yeah, I like that better. From the top instead of from the bottom. Unless they got a weld nut on top of them.
So tell us how you feel.
Ow! Yeah, that's how I feel.
You want to answer that question?
Oh, I still need another piece of that line.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering why you were getting up.
Because I gotta get over there.
Oh, where I'm at?
You can go wherever you're at. I need to be on the other side of the truck.
Oh. Oh, you got it last time from this side. So paint me confused.
I don't want it.
Got me confused.
I don't want it.
There's a lot of things I don't want to do. So,
Make some money and you won't got it either.
I will. I'll still have to.
Isn't that the point? All right. So we're short a nut, at least. Yeah, we're short one nut. It
Shut
might
up.
still be on top of the frame.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I never pulled the nut off. That was your job. To nut off.
Nut. Oh, there it is.
Look at that. Not missing anything.
All right, you
Yes?
fuel line.
It's right
Where
here.
was the other one that we had? I set it over there so we could measure it properly. What
Oh!
did I do with it?
I got it. I got it. Here's the 2 fuel lines you gave me.
Throwing things at me. I see how you
I
are.
threw them at the ground. They just happened to fall on you.
Probably that one, right?
Yeah, I think it was that one. Ooh. Okay, camera's going crazy.
It's not hard, right? Crazy on you. Let me go crazy, crazy on you.
Oh, you found the cutters.
Picked them up on the way by.
That's the right one.
No, it wasn't. Both digging through this neck.
Put it right there. That one.
Take that one. I'll take that one, thanks. I appreciate that. Now we just gotta find out where this actually goes. Crazy on you.
That didn't sound good.
All the spider shit out of my eyes. Poop. Spider poop out of my eyes.
Don't kick me in the head.
If your head's down by my feet, no guarantees.
I'll guarantee it.
No guarantees. Guarantees are not a thing.
I'll guarantee them. Take your shoelaces and tie them to that little engine over there.
152.
I bet you
That'd be
can't.
fun to watch.
I bet you can't move it with your leg.
I bet you can't get me over to it.
Oh, I can probably get your shoelace over to
I
it.
bet I can kick you in the head first. Okay. We're only short the tank now.
Oh, where's those guys you hired?
Hand me all 4 of those bolts before we go too much further.
On all 4? Be a lot easier to do if they're not under your leg. They're missing some washers, you know that, right?
We'll find more washers if we have to.
Three.
Oh, there's a washer.
There's 4 grade 3 bolts, or grade 5 bolts. I wonder why they put the one upside down.
Which one's that?
That one upside down.
Well, there's a chunk of steel right there. Might have something to do with it. I think it's just to be a pain in the ass.
Because engineers.
Who are smoking things. Uh-oh.
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 Yeah.
What?
It's probably the one and only time we'll have this out. So see if we can't find 2 bolts that we can bolt the bed back to the frame with.
They rattled out, you're saying?
Yeah, there's 2 missing.
Oh.
They're about this size, a little shorter.
Fun.
Big washers on them. I'm making sure they're the same thread.
1 second.
Yep, this is the hell they call that. Initials line. That line. Okay, easy enough. This has been replaced. That's cool. Okay, so apparently Dodge decided that because the fuel tank is on this side, the body mount should be moved from the inside of the frame rail to the outside of the frame rail. So, fun stuff. So we did all that bolt hunting for nothing. Now you gotta put the tank back in. Okay, we need a piece of line that goes from there to there. Simple piece of line. Probably also 3/8 line. Gotta be somebody for me like that, but nobody do it on their own. Everyone wants to know. Somebody else feels the same someday. There's gotta be somebody for me now. Out on the street of the line, and damn it, it feels too wrong. Just like the outcome, extremely here, so I'll be holding my breath. This PDA, is it that moment when I'm the one that he did cut it. Spend forever with. You cut the hell out of that fucking grommet.
I did?
Yeah.
Or you did?
I think you did when you were putting it in. Almost. Got the tank going back in now. Should have seen the ugly fuel we took out of it. It was bright orange. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I wore half of it, you know. Why did you say that? Oh no. You sure that's not when you're poking it with a screwdriver?
I'm pretty sure it's when you ran it through.
No. Is it still gonna seal?
I don't care. It's gonna keep dirt out.
No, that's what I meant.
It's not 3/8 in diameter either, so this is a pain in the ass. You get that pair of pliers?
What do we do with them?
I think they're on the other side of the truck. Might be on the hood or cowl.
Oh, pliers are over here. I gotta go put this in the freezer.
It shut down again.
Yeah, every time I let go of it.